Hey everybody, thanks for stopping by. Rick here, Arizona High Desert Homestead, and today marks 11 months living completely off-grid. Got a lot of stuff done, didn't get a lot that I didn't get done that I would have liked to have gotten done, but it's coming along. Kind of taking it easy right now. I was working on the septic this morning, so I finally got that last load of rock that I need. But I was using some railroad ties so I can cross over one of the lines to get to that middle leach line, and I did it by myself instead of asking my son for help, and tweaked my back pretty good. So I mean, it's hurting really bad right now. Took some ibuprofen. Got mulch for the berries. But let's see, almost next month will be a year. We've got the tiny homes behind us over there, and the middle thing there is our kitchen. I'll be putting the countertop in that tomorrow. Let's see, I got my berries planted. I've got about 30 some blueberries planted over there in those 2 rows. I got raspberries coming. Over in that direction there is going to be the root cellar. I'll show that here in a little bit. Just kind of do a little drive-through on the property, you know, for a lot of you that hadn't seen it. And hey, while I got you, hit that subscribe button. I'm only 10 people away from 1,000. I would appreciate it so much. Hit subscribe, hit the notification. We've got a lot of stuff coming soon, so all right. Let's see, I'm gonna sit here at the fire for a little bit, and then the wife's on the side-by-side right now. She's feeling active, so she went and got her compost tumbler that was down at the other trailer. She's got it moved up here so she can start using it. Right over in that area, like where that bucket's laying, I'm gonna be putting a whole bunch of raised beds. I gotta build them here within the next couple weeks. So, yeah, let's go check some stuff out on the property. Okay, hop in the side-by-side here. I got my wind mic on, so hopefully it'll do the trick. Alright, and I'll take a little ride. Over here is the soon-to-be root cellar. I've got it down 12 feet in there. Just got to build the steps. I'm going to use the bags for the walls, and then I'm going to lay framing over with railroad ties and 2x, and then put all the dirt around it to keep water from going into it. That going. I've got to cut all these dead junipers. People are saying to me, you know, why are you mowing that stuff? Okay, look at it, it's all dead. And the live stuff just chokes out the grass, the sagebrush. There's like a turpentine substance in these sagebrush. These things will burn like crazy. So I want to park out the area as much as possible, and I want a fire buffer, you know. They had a fire over in Concho here not long ago, burned almost 2,000 acres. So, and if it comes through here when I've got it down short, it's not going to do much. Kind of overcast today. You know, some sun. I'm not getting a lot of good solar. My lumber supply is drastically going down. The lumber's way too expensive. Hoping it drops soon. The septic is almost done. Tomorrow I should be laying the corrugated pipe, and I'll probably set up for inspection, which will be the last inspection on Thursday. Now, if you watch my previous videos, you're probably wondering what the heck's going on with the chicken coop. Well, I ran out of hardware cloth. I could have sworn I had way more than that. So I had to order some, and then living this far off grid in this area, it takes a lot longer to get stuff, where I can get stuff in 2 days up in Washington, but not here. It takes longer, so. Chickens are doing good though. Huh. Huh, girls. Yeah. And there's Zoe. All right. Take a little ride.
Straight cruising, headed for a bruising, watching out for number one. You gotta slow down and look around you, son. Today is just today and not tomorrow. Where you're going, you can rest your head. Where you're going, brightness looks big. Where you're going, truth cannot be hid. You gotta get going. Easy now, you gotta get going. Easy now. Hard working so you can be deserving of the rest that you are given. You gotta slow down and look around you, son. Give a lot and live a little. Work with what you got. Where you're going, you can rest your head. Where you're going, brightness looks big. Where you're going, truth cannot be hid. You gotta get going. Easy now, you gotta get going. Easy now. Get along, give a hand, sleep heavy, be the man. Just there, where you are, do something, be the star. You gotta get going. Easy now, you gotta get going. Easy now. Close your eyes, get some rest. I'm by your side. Lay your head on my chest. I know you've had a really bad day. But I'm right here, it's gonna be okay. The world could fall down, it's gonna be okay. The sun could go
over now, so don't despair. The world could fall down, it's gonna be okay. The sun could go out, we're gonna be okay. If all the blue skies fade to gray, we're gonna be okay. Fall down, it's gonna be okay. The sun could go out, we're gonna be okay. If all the blue skies fade to gray, we're gonna be okay. The world could fall down, it's gonna be okay. The sun could go out, we're gonna be okay. Fade to gray, we're gonna be okay.
Alright, that was the drive along the front and my south side. I'm still on the south side actually. This place they're over there. But I've loved living off grid. I love my property. I know it's not for everybody. I grew up in the Pacific Northwest, so I've lived around huge, thick forests a lot in my life, you know, but I like this environment. I like the sun, most importantly, especially with my anxiety attacks. The sun is very important to me, and lower humidity makes my body feel a lot better than it usually does. So let's see. Property line's back that way a little bit. That's my west line. Not very good of a solar day today, but still getting some. These sticks with the pink on them, those are the setbacks. We have setbacks. There is an HOA. They didn't throw that in until the sale was getting ready to be done. A lot of things with the HOA I don't like, but it's only a problem if somebody complains. Let's put it that way. Yeah, I love the property here. This is where I was digging when I had one of the excavators. Digging a pond back here, but look at all that awesome soil. Because we got a wash that goes right through here, so I really dug that out. I could come with the tractor. I don't even need an excavator. I can just go right into it. Keep pulling it out. This big bowl here. Get this stocked up. I have bought 2 lots in August of 2020. I had been looking at the area for years. I just thought I better hurry up. This area is awesome, by the way. All the rock, the different kinds of rock, and there's just beautiful rock. And my sister-in-law was down here. I got her hooked. She's constantly picking up these rocks. The monsoons put the floods through these areas here, and there is actually, I won't show it because I have a lot of respect for the Native American history and all that, but I did find a very old camp that would be from the Hopi tribe. It's got to be hundreds of years old. I don't take anything from it, and I don't disturb it. I just like to study it. That's prickly pear. I'm keeping my eye out for barrel cactus. I like the prickly pears, and I love the barrel cactus. There's one cactus I want to eradicate from my property. That's just all there is to it. Oh wow, look at that little juniper. They's probably 4 or 5 years old. They grow really slow. It's only about 6 inches high. Let's find it. And that is called, I'm told it's called the jumping cholla. Oh yeah, still on my property. Line's way over here. I got fence posts set out every so far. There is the jumping cholla. And I always thought that was a stupid name, but no, they literally have jumped on me. And those little thorns, man, they sting. They sting bad. I had to go through my slipper the other day, and I got hard-soled slippers, you know, not as hard as my shoes, but drove right in my heel. This is my north lot. I'm almost to the end of it. Detour here. You know, it's all kind of different. Oh, no way through there. Let me see. Try not to do this, but I'm kind of committed now. I'm on the lot next to me. This lot had gone up, was getting ready to be auctioned off, and I was going to try to buy it, but somebody bought it before it hit the auction block. There we go. Back on my property here. There we go. Yep, there's the corner right there. Some good neighbors are going to be living over there. I thought they had another one brought in. Maybe not, or maybe I just can't see it from here. Alright, yeah, here's some more of these jumping chollas. They could grow a lot taller. Maybe a little flowering on that one. Yeah, they're getting ready to flower out. But they're this nasty, they're really hard on the dogs. They just attack the dogs. It's really sad. There's a little wash through here. Got so much I want to do, and so much I have to do. I probably never mentioned this before, but I want to build a large size mini golf course. Just a mini, you know, putt golf. I think that'd be really cool. And Lord knows I have the space. Place up there. My underground greenhouse is back over that way. A lot of trees in this section. Oh, it's bouncy. Yeah, let's go back and look at that underground greenhouse, and then I want to tell you about what's been going on with me. For those of you that have watched for a while, you know I deal with panic and anxiety, so I've had some setbacks lately. Let's go take a look at that. Dang, I could dang near bale hay. See, these shoyas have got to go. Here's a little taller one, but they'll grow up, you know, multi-feet high if they get more water, which they do over by the New Mexico state line where the community well is. You get a lot more rain up there, and they've got some that are like 5 or 6 feet high. There's my underground greenhouse. I hope to have that finished by next winter. I'll just grow in raised beds. I'm going to be doing a future video soon about my top 5 regrets or mistakes made living off grid. And then top 5 benefits from living off grid as well. Kind of both sides of the coin, you know what I mean? So, all right. Probably, yeah, I just love this property. I can ride around on it for a long time. I want to get my metal detector out. All right, I'll probably go back to the fire and tell you what's been going on with my my condition that I've had for almost 30 years. So, all right, we'll be right back. Okay, I went and watered the cedar trees. Me and the wife went and took the side by side right here. Watered our cedar trees that we have up at the beginning of our driveway. Watered the nectarine tree we have, and our 2 weeping willows. I got all this stuff watered earlier, or yesterday I watered it. I'm starting to mulch. Let's see, yeah, it's at 11 months. Totally off grid, and I loved it. It was a long wait for that tractor there, that's for sure. That 8-month wait at least, if not longer. Yeah, 8 months, because I got it on January 6th. I remember that because that's one of my daughter-in-law's birthdays, January 6th. Yeah, it's a challenge. It's a lot harder, but I love it. It's way healthier. Only bad thing about it was, you know, for those of you that have followed, my anxiety and panic, you know, got way better, you know, and I never got a new provider when I came down here, so I just started taking less and less of my medication, and eventually I was barely on anything, and it caught up with me. Got really bad over the past couple weeks ago, and that's because I've gotten a new provider who's in close area, like up in this whole homesteading thing. She's awesome, and it's just going to take a while for that medicine to kick back in. I'm on Zoloft, take like 200 milligrams. I wouldn't wish panic and anxiety on anyone. It's horrendous. It controls my life, or it has controlled my life. So this was a big, huge step for me. And sometimes I doubt myself. I'll get depressed and say I can't do this and all that, but I know I can do it. I've gone this far. Keep going. I don't do things perfect. You'll find channels they do stuff way fancier. I'm just keeping it real. It's a normal dad, grandfather, living off grid on 80 acres, and I love it. I wish my grandparents were around so that I could have them here with me. They were the most important people in my life. You know, not counting my kids and grandkids, of course. You know, that's a different thing there. But yeah, they were the best. They were the best. So, it's been very expensive, you know, especially with all the stuff going on in the world. Like that load of rock I just got, that was almost $1,000 for one load of rock. Funds have been disappearing. I've had a lot of work offered, and then once I go to do it, they're like, oh, we're not quite ready yet. I've had so many people flaking out. I've only had two jobs. One that I got paid for. The other one I got done, I haven't got paid for them. Have to get with them soon and say, hey, you know, can we settle up the debt? But there was so much, oh yeah, I want you to do this, I want you to do that, and none of it's working out. So I'm more than likely just gonna have to go get a job so I can get I got back into debt again, you know. And the tractor I paid cash for. I own that side by side, cash. But you know, my tiny homes, I got to pay them off, and they're a lot less expensive if you just pay them off than paying the whole contract, you know. And then there's a lot of materials involved, and the cost of everything just shot up. So hopefully, you know, I'll go to work for, you know, 6 months a year. My wife wants to go back to work anyways because she gets bored. She's not like me. I can come outside and do anything and be very content. But yeah, between the two of us, we can get everything paid off in 6 months, easy. And you know, then we're basically set up. So once you get a homestead set up, it's very cheap. It's just that initial setup, but it's only as hard as you want to make it. And it all depends. It's only expensive on how much you want to spend. And there's a lot I want to do, you know. And I've been thinking, I haul water in myself, but I'm really thinking I do want to get a well. Just be a year or two. So that's going to be a big chunk of change there. Right over in that area is where I'm going to put all the raised beds, and I'll put a greenhouse. That one juniper straight ahead, most of it's dead. That's getting cut out. I'll leave that one there, trim off the dead parts. I got to keep mowing just for the fire buffer and getting out all that sagebrush. Look how thick the grass is where the sagebrush isn't. Then look where the sagebrush is. Tons of sagebrush, hardly any grass. And it soaks up all the water. I mean, it's just common sense. I don't understand why are you mowing that? Well, there's a bunch of reasons. You know, the looking better part, that's the least of the reasons. It's the fire prevention and taking care of the ground, letting it be healthy and stuff like that, because of years of overgrazing from cattle. You know, for over 100 years they grazed cattle all over this, just tore it up. So anyways, hey, I want to thank you all so much for it. 990. We are so close to 1,000. So close. I want to thank you all so much for you people that have been watching for so long. And if you're not subscribed, hey, that's awesome that you're still watching this far in the video. I appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button, notification bell. I got a bunch of videos coming. So I thank you all so much. If you can hit that thumbs up, share with your friends. Help me get to 1,000. I only need 10 more. 10 more is all I need. It'd be it's just a personal goal of mine to get to 1,000. So, all right, everyone. Thanks again. And by the way, when I was talking about my panic and anxiety, I was not whining. I'm just an open and honest person about what's going on in my life. So, anyways, I hope you all have a great rest of your weekend. March Madness is awesome. I love March Madness. Go Bulldogs, Gonzaga. Yeah. They need to win it all this year. I like seeing Baylor lose earlier. Still heard about that loss last year in the championship game. So, all right, everyone. Have a great weekend and take care. And remember, there's always money in the banana stand. Peace.